I'm looking for it and I'm not. Yeah, please type it, and also let us know where it is on the page so we can see it on there too. Take? Oh, yeah. I like to take my students to Highland. For some reason, there's nothing funnier in the classroom than students making mistakes on the keyboard. Why do you not like it? Huh? Okay, so sorry, Ben. Who picked it? Who said take bad?
I mean, it's just kind of like plain, I guess. Like, I don't know. I just don't like it.
Emily. That was going to be my next question. You're already anticipating me. So let's get to the first level first. You're saying you're not quite sure why you don't like it. Well, it's not very specific. It doesn't really draw attention to itself. If this word draws attention to itself, this word does not draw attention to itself. So Emily might be reacting negatively by saying this word doesn't draw attention, therefore I do not like it. However, the next question, what would you replace it with? Can anybody replace? And just play around with it. You don't have to replace it effectively. Aaron? Bring. Have we improved the situation by using bring? Probably not. So let's keep going. Take, bring, carry, ferry, transport, accommodate. Accommodate means to make space for, but so it doesn't necessarily mean the same thing. Devindra? Invite. Others? Bring, transport, invite, lead. Good, Justin, thank you. I was thinking convey, and of course there is the word ferry, which in the sense of like a boat, that means to carry across. Okay, now that we have 6 different words that we could use to replace this one word, do any of them seem to work better than the original? Or a marked improvement, such that we say, obviously, yes, that's the one? And silence descends. Simple yes or no question. You like invite better? Why? Okay, I like to invite my students to Highland. So it's more specific, you're correct. However, Sarah, is it too specific?
I don't think so.
If I say invite, what hasn't necessarily taken place? The actual moving of them going. So if I invite somebody to a party, that doesn't mean that they attend the party. It simply means that I've invited them. So Sarah, you're right, it's more specific. It also might not be true. Or at least it might not convey the entire truth. I'm going to stop laboring this point because I wanted to labor this point this far because I have a conclusion to draw. That sometimes the simple verbs that are not attention grabbing are just fine. What do you think your essay will be like if you take a look at every single verb and decide to make every single verb in that essay as attention-grabbing as commandeering? Justin? Oh, I love the way you put that. They will all be fighting for attention. And it will be noisy, to extend the metaphor. And pretty soon, you as a reader of somebody's essay, you're going to start to lose it. You'll say, no, I'm not interested in this essay anymore because there's too much noise. There are too many specific verbs. I need some break. Commandeering loses its power if it is situated amongst a number of other verbs that are also powerful. So don't use this skill for every single verb in every single sentence. And now you may react as a typical high school student and say, well, come on, Just tell me when I should and when I shouldn't use it. And I'm going to stand up here and say, sorry, you're seniors. You get to decide that on your own. Oh, and by the way, if you decide poorly, you lose points. Don't worry. That's a lot more threat than it is actual promise. But there's some seriousness behind it. That the use of verbs that are specific and active can be overused. And I've read poor writers who take cues from English teachers and decide that they will use specific verbs in every single sentence. And then, as Justin said, the essay, everything's fighting for attention, it's noise, it's a mess, it doesn't read very well at all. Use this judiciously. Pick your words where you want that power, spread it out throughout the essay, throughout the story, and make sure that you're not overwhelming your audience. Let's go to nouns.